Importing tracks, part 2. Okay, here we go. So, number 1, when we imported before, we went up to import down to audio, and then we picked something that was the wrong sample rate, it converted it, or we also could pick something that was the correct sample rate, and then we can add it. So, one thing that I did not mention before, which is very important, when you add something, it just creates a link to the old file. So basically, if you add something that is on another drive, say you have 2 drives on your computer. If drive 1 has your session on it and drive 2 has some random cool file, when you add it, the session, it just creates a link to that file. It brings it in, but it just brings it in as it is linked to that other drive where that file exists. If you want that file to actually be copied into your audio files folder, see this right here? If you want it to be copied into your audio files folder, you always have to basically convert it. When you convert it, that actually makes a copy of it into your audio files folder. I'm going to add FX01. I'm going to add it into my folder, hit done, and new track, blah, blah, blah. There it is. So now if we go to our Ugly Duckling folder, which is right here in our audio files, you'll see that we've got Buddy Holly left and right, but no FX1. That's because FX1 exists somewhere else and we're just linking to it in the session file. Now, import audio, FX1, convert. And because it already has the same sample rate, we don't have to apply sample rate conversion. Let's see, hit done. And look, it's asking to choose a destination folder. We say yes, boom, 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 and look, there it is right there. So when you add something, it just creates a link to its original location. But when you convert it, it actually creates a copy. That's what you want to do, because like I said, I'm on this computer here. One day when we go back to the classrooms, I'll take this session folder with me and take it to a different computer. And as long as all these files are on this computer in this nice Pro Tools designed session folder, everything will be good. So convert, don't add. Okay, another thing you want to know about importing media. You might have noticed over here, there's this column that says clips. Watch, everything we've imported so far goes into clips. So let's import something else. So we want to go up to audio. So we're going to go up to snare. We want to convert it. Hit done. And then yes, choose destination folder. There we go. New track. Boom. There it is. Now look, it's in our timeline window, but it's also in our clips. Basically everything that we've brought into this session is here in the clip window. But check this out. I'm going to delete the snare. I'm going to delete FX. I'm going to delete Buddy Holly. It's still here. Because Pro Tools basically has enough artificial intelligence to say, hey, maybe you want to bring that back. Okay. So what you could do is just literally click, hold, and drag it and put it on whatever track you want. And then get rid of it. And by getting rid of it, I'm just like using the grabber tool, selecting it, and then just hitting the delete key. But you know what? It's always going to be here in the clip window. You cannot get rid of it in the clip window unless you go up to clear. It will always stay there no matter what you do in your timeline window. Now, if you do go up to clear, though, it does give you some options. And this is super important. If I click remove, it'll remove this clip from the session. See, there it is. it's removed. But check this out. Clear. Move to trash for selected source files if possible. So if I click on this, it's going to take this, remove it from the session, and put it in my trash can. Or delete right here. This is dangerous. You only want to do this if you know you never want to use this file ever again for the rest of your life. If you hit delete, it'll remove it from the session, put it in the trash, and then immediately empty the trash. It'll be gone forever. So more often than not, you just want to remove it. It'll remove it from the session, but it's still on your hard drive. Move to trash, removes it from the session, puts it in the trash can so you can think about it before you get rid of it permanently. Delete gets rid of it permanently. I don't want to do any of that right now. Lastly, in this little volume that I'm recording, this clip window. How do we use it? Well, check this out. File, import, import audio. So let's choose a different Western song. So I want to convert it. And again, the sample rate and the bit depth are good. So you hit done. Choose a destination folder. It'll always go to your audio files folder by default. You don't want to change that. Open. Now, before we've always said new track. When I say new track, it pops into the Pro Tools actual timeline. I can start editing right away. But more often than not, I like to choose clip list. And watch what happens. Let's look over here when I click this button. Boop. There it is. A really good technique is to just load up clips. This is like your bin. If you worked in Premiere or Final Cut, this is your bin. This is all your clips are going to be. You could also go to your hard drive and just drag and drop as well. Let's just take a few different things here. I'll just take the 2 snares. And yeah, I'll just take these 2. No, the snare's already in there. I'm going to take something else. Let's take something else here. Audio files. There we go. So beach effects and fire effects. There we go. You could just drag these into there. And then boom, see? It's right there. Now it hesitated a second because it was quickly converting them, but now they're in there. So if we go back to my Ugly Duckling, where Ugly Duckling 06, fire, and beach effects. It's all there. You can drag and drop from your Finder window directly into, here we go. Here's something we recorded in class. Directly into the clip window. Last but not least, this is my favorite one. Go up to Window, New Workspace. Window, New Workspace. Soundbase is something we're not going to get into. That's definitely a more advanced thing. Just go to Default. So what this is, it looks like your Finder window. And it pretty much is, but with a lot of special features just for Pro Tools. Check this out. So here is, if you have some sound libraries, which I don't think that I do. Actually, I think that I do, but that's for a different day. You want to go into volumes. I know all of my sounds for this are on my Cinema 9 hard drive. So let's go into Avid Teacher Training. Let's go into, let's see, download media, exercise media. So look at this. We've got our wave files here. You know, how is this different from your normal Finder window? You can audition them. Listen to this. Of course, it's really silent. Let's play something louder. Oh, it's because I'm doing too many things at once. When you audition, you can basically just look at the different files here and click and scroll through them and see, you know, this is good, maybe not. Let's see what this one's like. Oops, maybe not. Let's see what this one's like. Oh, this sounds good. Boom, drag and drop it in there. You can also say, you know what, maybe I want all of these. Boom, drag and drop them in there. So basically, this is called the Workspace default window, and this basically lets you use it as your sort of like file searching finder window, but with the added feature of basically previewing or auditioning your clips to see if you like them or not. And the cool thing is, it lets you know if it's an audio file, if it's a folder, if it's a MIDI file, and then if you scroll down here, it lets you know, is it a WAV file? Is it a mono or stereo file? What the sample rate is, what the bit depth is, and so on and so on. So it's actually the best way to import media because you can audition it and then you can see all of the parameters of the files you're getting. And the cool thing is there's no add or convert. It always copies and converts. No matter what your sample rate is, it'll just automatically do it for you. So this is another reason to use the Workspace window, is it basically does the thinking for you. So basically there's 3 ways to import media. File, import audio, go to your Finder window and just drag and drop into the clip window, or go up to Window, down to New Workspace, and then scroll through the different folders on your computer or hard drive, audition the clips, listen to them, find the ones you like, and then drag and drop them into your clip window, and it'll automatically copy and convert them for you.